here, my good pirate. It's all well and good you helping the Navy, but to prove your mettle, you should do something for the Army as well. We've come up with a new plan. War machines. We've re-equipped our golems for battle. It's our answer to the Armada. Good old steam-powered know-how. If the eggheads in research can make the blasted things work, they'll give us the edge we've needed over the Armada. But I hear nothing but delays. It seems something's gone wrong, and I can't spare the troops to fix it. Get to Cargill Foundry and see what's holding up the war golems.
Look at that! Nelson rammed the execution. What a fight!
Look, the Victory's crawling with clockworks. The battle's not done. Let's take a longboat over and join the fight. Our old friends are waiting for us. What say we clean the decks up a bit? Yes, Captain.
What are your orders? Very good.
Yes.
Gangway's blocked by debris.
We can clear it. Here, let me at it. Let's go. There are crewmen below who need our help. Get ready for this.
Looking for the Admiral? He boarded the enemy ship. We'll hold this deck, you go find him.
There's no way up. How do we board her?
That cannon! There! We can blast our way in.
Ha! Good idea, Missy.
Ours is not to reason why. Ours is but to do or die, or both.
Look back there. That's the bridge. Let's make for it.
There's a lot of clockworks between here and there. Good. You bet. Very good. Sure thing.
Press on! We're nearly there!
You fought brilliantly, Admiral, but your cause is lost. Surrender or die.
As I've always said, a glorious death is to be envied. Surrender to the likes of you? Never!
Yeah! That's the spirit!
What's this? You! Bishop told me what you've done to Beachhead. You're quite the annoyance, little pirate. Time to finish you.
Captain, fight on and I'll meet you in the middle.
Is you okay? This is not over, pirates.
Greetings, young captain. Hadn't thought to see you here. You got here just in time, Captain. 5 minutes can make the difference between victory and defeat. Rook's on the run, but he'll be back. Time to withdraw. We've taken the victory, and now must make the best use of it we can. My ship's done for, Captain. I wonder if my crew and I might impose upon you for a ride. Let's be off. Hold a moment. While I led the boarding party, I had my boys here on the ship empty all the powder kegs into the magazine. Strike up those flares and drop them below. The victory will go up like a mortar shell.
And take Rook's ship with it.
You may have thwarted my stratagem and humbled my flagship, but know this. You will not live to celebrate your victory.
Perhaps not, you carb-hearted fiend, but all Marleybone shall celebrate your defeat. How about you?
Yes, my lord. Okay.
As you wish. Is that all?
A mighty blow, my friend.
Come on, I've lit the powder. Let's get out of here before she blows. All hands to the pirate's vessel. Abandon ship. Good show, Captain. Now, get me back to the Admiralty straight away, and we'll make our report.
Admiral Nelson, I presume? What is the word?
The word is victory. Rook is defeated.
Outstanding! Smashing. Simply smashing. With Rook down, they'll be regrouping for weeks. No doubt Johnny Clockwork will keep up the fight, but, my dear Nelson, you've turned the tide of the war.
Me? Never.
No doubt Johnny Clockwork will keep up the fight, but, my dear Nelson, you've turned the tide of the war.
Me? Never. The captain here pulled my fat out of the fire and laid Rook low. This selfsame captain saved the Isle of Fetch and smashed Beachhead. By thunder! I'd say you've earned the commission you came for, 10 times over.
So be it. Captain, I hereby commission you the rank of Captain Irregular in the Royal Navy of the Kingdom of Marleybone. Well done. Now for your first mission.
Oh, come off it. This captain's already done more to win this war than any 10 dogs wearing the royal blue. Let our boys do some of the work. Captain, you're a raider. I can see it in your eyes. Better to put this one on detached duty, I think.
I would not presume to debate you, Admiral Nelson.
That is wise. And now, young captain, I bid you go forth and fight the Armada. But as you go, there are 3 things which you must bear in mind. First, always obey your orders. Second, consider anyone your enemy who speaks ill of the Queen. Third, hate any clockwork as you do the devil.
Well, let's get back to the glass house. We've got our officer to pick up.
Indeed. Well, good luck. And good hunting.
Ah, Captain, Pirate, is it? You're back, I see. Have you won your commission? Ah, yes, very good, very good. In your absence, we've begun Mr. Beard's trial. It hasn't gone very well, I'm afraid, but it's almost over. Let's withdraw to the courtroom. The recess will end shortly.
You're back! Thank goodness! Meow, meow, meow. I was worried you'd left me in this dreadful place. Oh, the horror, the horror! You've secured my release, right? When can we go? Can we go now? We need to go now! I've got to get out of here, you don't understand!
Order! Come to order! The recess is ended. Docket 24601. The Crown versus Captain Catbeard. Crown Council waters proceed.
My lord, in summation, our case is simple. The vile villain who stands before you now is one of the most perfidious pirates in all the realm. He stands accused of 458 counts of piracy, 772 counts of smuggling, 96 counts of tax evasion, 10 counts of high treason, and 1 count of impersonating the royal monarch. Physical evidence, unimpeachable eyewitness testimony, and the defendant's own words prove him guilty beyond any shred of doubt. The prosecution rests.
And the defense? Your closing argument?
The defense waives its right to closing argument.
What? Very well, then. I shall pass sentence directly. What? The evidence before the court is incontrovertible. There's no need for the jury to retire. What? In all my years of judging, I have never heard before of someone more deserving the full penalty of law.
Point of order, my lord.
Don't interrupt! You are out of order, sir!
I was merely going to point out that passing sentence on my client would be a terrible military mistake.
What?
Indeed. As you know, my lord, we are at war. Every able ship captain is needed to defend Marleybone from the Clockwork Scourge. Every last one. My client is an able captain. According to royal decree, he may be released for military parole in the custody of a Royal Navy captain.
This is outrageous! No captain in the Navy would ever work with this blackguard.
Not so. This captain, here, stands with a full commission and has pledged to take Catbeard into his crew.
Is this true?
It is!
Indeed it is. My lord, I urge you to immediately release my client into active military service for the defense of Marleybone. I must also point out that the odds of my client surviving the final battle with the Clockworks are low, practically non-existent. Therefore, my lord, I suggest that releasing Captain Catbeard under military parole is, in fact, tantamount to a death sentence.
In this, Marleybone's darkest hour, we must all do our part. Very well. The defendant is released into this captain's custody. Case dismissed. Off you go, then.
Swidget, you've done it! I never doubted you for a second.
Thank you, Mr. Beard. And now, Captain, there are some matters I must attend to. Mr. Beard and I will meet you in my office.
Captain, I'm so glad to meet you again in civilized surroundings. Now, about my piece of the map. As promised, I'll tell you where it is. Captain, I'm afraid I haven't been completely honest with you. I had a piece of Marco Pollo's map, but I lost it in a wager to Captain Gunn. You have it. In fact, you've had it this whole time. See, I told you it was safe.
You lied. You lied to us.
You lying skunk! I say we rips his ears off, Captain.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I regret misleading you, but I had to get out of that place.
You belonged in that place. You know what you've done, you strutting peacock? You started this war. How many have suffered for your little games?
You're right. You're absolutely right. But your efforts to free me have helped set right some of my terrible mistakes. Now that I'm free, I hope to do more. Under your command, of course. I know we've gotten off on the wrong foot, pirate. I'll make this right.
Much as I hates to admit it, I approve. Captain Kitty here ain't the first vile blackguard to earn a second chance on this crew.
And he will not be the last, I think.
All is not lost, my friends. I may not have a piece of Pollo's map anymore, but I know where you can find one. Argos the Cyclops was Pollo's helmsman. Not the brightest beacon in the lighthouse, but great in a fight. And those muscles. He has a map piece.
He must be the giant in the back there. So where do we find him?
He's in Aquila.
Aquila?
No, Aquila. Land of legends and...
Aquila?
No, Aquila. Land of legends and heroes. The great empire of the eagles. Fine place, if you stay clear of the monsters. I presume you have a yellow windstone. Good. The quickest way there is via Monquista. We should have no problem getting passes through the storm gate. Remember Cortez? He's now king of Monquista. He won his war.
Well, let's go then.